Joe Hopkins here, and one of the people watching my video on an unboxing, right, made a comment. He said, why don't you do a video showing how to use your butterfly knife? You know, the one I use all the time for unboxing videos and all that kind of stuff. And I thought that's a pretty cool idea. So I'm going to give a basic tutorial. Just a basic one, but first a little bit of a, what's it called? Public service message here. Don't get into knife fights. Don't do it. You're going to get cut, even if you win. Only in the movies are they able to miss every blow and counter everything. And yeah, truth is, man, you get in a fight, you're getting punched, you're getting hit, you get in a knife fight, you're getting cut. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's bad, and you'll go to jail. You know, the law enforcement takes a dim view of that kind of thing. Now, how do I know these things? Well, ask yourself that. Why don't you? So here we go. How to use it. This thing has two arms and a blade in the middle, right? Lets you flip it around and look all fancy like. One of them has this little dangly bit, right? And that dangly bit, there's a little slot in the other one. It holds it together. Now, most of the butterfly knives out there, all the ones I've owned, have the dangly bit on the arm of the sharp side. Here's rule number one. Hold the arm of the dull side. The dull side of the knife. That's the arm you want to hold, the one with the notch. Or, you know, take a look at yours, it might be different. But usually, in my experience, the dangly bit is on the sharp side. Don't hold that one. We like our fingers. We'd like to keep them, right? I have seen some that are, you know, daggers, sharp on both sides. Be careful with those. Be careful. We like our fingers. We'd like to keep our fingers, and until you get good at it, the dull side, because then it doesn't cut you, right? Hold the dull side. That's the first thing. Second, don't hold it real tight. Don't hold it real loose. You don't want to throw it and have it, you know, slip out of your hands and hit somebody in the head. But don't hold it real tight either. You want just a pretty okay grasp, kind of like that. You want your fingers where you can get them out of the way. You know, you don't want to hold it like a fist. So more or less just find something that feels comfortable. And here's just one little tricky thing you can learn. It's pretty easy. Flip it out, right? And then you turn the whole thing over in your hand. So it's flip it out, then turn it over, right? So it flips. So instead of holding it this way, you are now holding it this way. Out, flip. And then just flip it back. Out, flip, back. Out, flip, back. Out, flip, back, right? That's pretty easy. And you can just kind of practice that. If we do it slow, it looks pretty easy. You can just practice it slow. Right? This is the kind of thing. It impresses your friends when you speed up. There are other things you can do with it, and I'm sure there are a bunch of tutorials, but this is the beginning. You just do that a bunch. Out, flip, back. Out, flip, back. Out, flip, back. Out, flip, back. And speed up. Speed up. Speed up. Until you're doing it at a pretty good rate, and then people see it and they're like, oh man, that's pretty cool, right? And then you kind of do it with the other hand. Switching hands. I lost my rhythm. There we go. You just switch hands. And you keep practicing that until it looks cool. But it's just as simple as that. It's just out, flip it over. I'm going to kill myself. Flipped it back to it. Anyway, out, flip it, and back. Out, flip it, and back. That's it. And then you too can look all fancy using your butterfly knife. You get really good, you can do it both hands at the same time. I'm not there. I probably could, but I never tried. I only have the one right now. I've had others, and that's a whole lot of fun, you know, playing with these things, and it looks impressive. And I got one of these. I don't even want to say, man. I was a teenager. I wanted a switchblade back when they were really illegal where I lived, and you know, this is a good alternative. This and those ones with the little thumb bolts, the folding knives that can flick out. You know, I had a folding knife and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, pretty good one-handed knife. Especially, I really liked using these when I worked in a shipping department. When you're cutting boxes open and stuff all day, I keep it in my back pocket and out and cut boxes open and cut packaging and just so you know, a little dangly bit is there to hold it shut. See, another reason why they tend to put it on the sharp side, you're holding the dull side. This one's loose, but usually you could just kind of hit it with your pinky. And then you can also use your pinky to just slide it up in there to hold it open as well. This doesn't hold, it's old. But there you go. Basic tutorial on how to use a butterfly knife. I don't know how many people will be interested in this video, but I did take a suggestion. I forget who suggested it. Somebody, because every time I do an unboxing, this is the knife I have laying on my desk, and I use it, I flip it around, it looks all fancy, and I think other people have asked before too, can you do a tutorial on that? So there you are. There's your tutorial on how to just flip it around a little bit. Out, flip, back. Out, flip, back. And you can make it look different. Here, I'll give you another little bonus thing. You just kind of move your hand around. You're doing the same thing, but, it looks fancy. It looks like you're doing something different now. Just, the way you move your hand can make it look different. You turn your hand down. That looks cool. It's all about how it looks, right? At the end of the day, it's just a knife. It just does what knives do. It's got sharp, and it's got the pointy end, and, whatever. Anyway, there you go. I hope you learned something. I hope this entertained you. Don't cut your fingers off, okay? If you do, don't say I told you to do it. I didn't. I told you to hold the dull side. Don't cut your fingers off. Don't go picking fights with people with it. Okay, so there you go. That is how to use butterfly knife. Subscribe to my channel, and maybe if you leave a comment, make a suggestion, something, I might actually do a video on it. You never know. I did this time, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you dudes. Peace out, baby. Bye-bye.